turned smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
You can learn from people turning against you. I've had people turn against me that I've tried to help on my journey of becoming a podcaster. I've turned my platform over to other people, and they immediately shit on me.
What was the worst situation for you?
The worst situation is, shit, bro, I done had so many bad, horrible situations. I done had so much shit.
Because a second ago,
the YouTube
the
shit.
whole of Detroit was
that's part
ass.
of it.
So
So
that
was most hurtful to me if I was to put it on a scale, because you have rappers who I was defending against being attacked, like by Whack 100. I was defending the 4-2 Duggs, right? I was defending him when Whack 100 was saying, "Oh, you got slapped by Offset down in the Q Studios." I was defending him, and I talked to him. I said, "Hey, listen, bro, nigga, Whack saying X, Y, Z about you. I'm finna get on his ass and get him together." His first thought process was, "Nah, bro, fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm a millionaire." And I said, "No, it's bigger than that. This ain't about no millionaire shit. It's about standing. You represent the city of Detroit. So we can't have a motherfucker run around here just talking shit about you. Right, wrong, or indifferent. You gotta have some pushback on that shit, because this nigga trying to assassinate your character. So the character assassination is just on you don't give a fuck because you got change, cars, houses. But when it comes to bookings, when it comes to people who might be thinking about working with you, that character assassination going unchecked, you never know how it can affect a booking or something else. Plus, this a bitch nigga. You can't never let this nigga get out on Detroit like that. So when we got into that spat with me, him, and Peezy, and I've had multiple opportunities to go on platforms and just vent, but I never forgot the thing is it's Detroit versus everybody. And a lot of motherfuckers don't really understand what that meant. I'm older than them, so I expect the young niggas to vent and be mad and upset because they don't understand my mission. So when I went on academics asked me, like, "Dawgface, you want to talk about what happened between you and Peezy?" Like, no, I don't want to talk about that shit. For one, nobody gives a fuck about that shit. Nobody gives a fuck about a group of niggas arguing. Niggas argue all day. Niggas have debates all day. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Ask me about something that has legs on it, that has national implications. I'm not gonna waste my time talking about that shit, because for one, it has no national legs. Number two, whatever issue I got with them, I'm going to eventually see them. We can talk about it or we can fight about it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna waste no time on that shit like that. But that's one of those situations where I'm defending motherfuckers against being attacked by a motherfucker who has access to No Jumper, who has access to academics, who has access to Clubhouse, who has access to Instagram. And I'm defending. And the motherfucker say fuck all that and turn against me. It's about the Big Meech shit. Motherfuckers are uncomfortable about me talking about Big Meech. They don't like it.
What is your real issue with Big Meech?
I don't have an issue with him. I believe everything that Cuffy said about what transpired. I believe that shit to be an absolute fact.
But why do you believe it?
I believe it because I listened to the story. I'm looking at what happened. I'm looking at the fact that Tammy Collins is a DEA informant, and you were in a relationship or a situationship with her before you got locked up, and you knew she was a rat, and you were still fucking with her. You didn't cut her off. You only cut her off because the public became aware of what the fuck was going on with that shit.
But that's, to me, that's kind of living in somebody's head, because you don't know if that's the actual reason.
Hey, listen, when you are a folklore hero to some, you have a responsibility to keep it gangster, since that's the shit you just come out your mouth. You have a responsibility to keep it G. And so whenever you become aware of something, you have a responsibility to do something about it. If that's not the case, then everybody can just do anything and accept anything and say because it's business. You know, some shit ain't business, some shit is personal.
In some cases, and I'm not saying that's the case. You know, I'm playing
devil's advocate.
I don't like the term devil's advocate. I'm the advocate for the other side of what could be going on.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You're speaking from an alternative.
Ain't no devil.
Let me offer you an alternative way of looking at this or examining this.
In some cases, you can't really say anything about an informant. Your hands are tied. You can't go public about informants and their activities.
Why not?
And stuff.
Okay, listen, that's cool. He was locked up. I ain't gonna speak on him. I'm trying to get out the penitentiary. Okay, when I got the penitentiary, I ain't gonna speak on it because I'm still on paper. I monitor on me. But you can't call one nigga a rat and then you fucking with a rat. That's the thing that Jay-Z's being criticized for with the whole Desiree Perez thing. You can never come out your mouth, even though it's all business. You ain't selling dope up there in Rock Nation, but you can never come out your mouth. Nobody associated Rock Nation. You can never come out your mouth and call a motherfucker a rat in the bar. I don't want to hear you saying about no rat shit. When the motherfucker who signs your paycheck is a federal informant who took motherfuckers down to save their own motherfucking skin. So you got to be careful about that shit or you're going to be sending mixed messages.
You know, I've heard about this.
Is that what she was?
I've heard about this, but I would love to know that
what
story.
Desiree does.
Yeah,
I don't know. I thought she worked with
I would love to know that story.
Federal Bureau of
one
Investigation.
point,
Because a lot of things get thrown around on the
she didn't
internet.
work with anything. She became an informant
Oh, see,
to save her own skin.
I don't know.
All right, when y'all start, first of all, when y'all be, all right, if I got a chick and I put her on the Greyhound with a brick and she get caught up, right? And I didn't talk her into the hustle and everything else. She really about to face this time and she folded on me. I don't really look at it as a snitch. I look at it as somebody that I kind of dragged into this game. So that's kind of how I look at Desiree Perez. That's that side of it. Anybody, and I say anybody, you said you did 17 joints, right? You on the streets right now. I'm somebody that's never done time. Not a day. I'm not giving nobody nothing.
Right.
All right? Nothing.
I wish I was you.
Yeah, I'm not giving nobody
Yeah.
nothing. All right?
Right.
You did 17 joints, right? I'm not going to ask what you did with your 17 joints.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, me?
You had it away from
Right.
me.
I'm
I was
not.
a rob. I robbed
No,
shit.
I'm a robber,
Oh,
which is
okay,
why I was
yeah,
every
yeah,
time
I
you said it, I
robbed shit.
smiled.
Hey,
Yeah,
Rob is in the
Rob
house.
in the house. Yeah, put your hands up.
He's on my theme music. He's on my G-Rap. Like, I know exactly
I'm a
how
robber,
I
yeah.
Right. So
Rob is a bad name.
Robbie,
now.
Robert,
Yeah,
Whenever you-
Roberto.
when I look at you today, I'm not judging you or holding
course
you.
not.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course
Your
not.
past, especially because what you do now, you get a check for.
Yeah.
Whatever we did when we was taking shit on the street, that's a whole other life.
Whole
But
environment.
listen. But watch this though. I don't disagree with you. But let me tell you this. Let me get this motherfucker right. The only people. So when you look at what we do as a people, as black people, right? We're the only ones who really push the whole rat narrative like we do. Maybe a few Italians too. Maybe a few of them will right. But we're the only one. We push the line on that shit. Like we excommunicate people. White people as a whole, they're like, oh, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right? Whatever.
I don't agree. I think nowadays people pick and choose.
Absolutely. That's my point.
There's a lot.
Yeah. A lot of that shit going on.
A lot of people.
How-
You're a rat.
Yeah.
How do you know? Because my man.
Yeah, no,
looks
but
just
listen,
like you.
listen. I agree with you.
Damn.
Listen, the picking
My
and choosing,
man looks
the
just
picking
like
and choosing is at an all-time high, right? So
Right.
who was condemned as a rat are the people who have nothing and they have no value towards you. When you look at how people will condemn a motherfucker, because listen, in every hood across this country, you have rat niggas who have ratted on shit and you know they ratted, but they still got a bag. And because they have a bag, they have influence. They have niggas gonna rad and roll out for them and rock and roll for them. So you gonna watch your mouth. When Alpo came home, niggas was watching their mouth a little bit. And it's historic, but niggas was watching their mouth. Niggas was saying shit, right? But the regular niggas from where they wasn't just blah, 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 because just because you told them, motherfucker, don't mean that you're not dangerous.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you start getting money again in every city, in every state. Like the biggest drug dealers, bro, are niggas who have some relationship with law enforcement. Period. You don't have no 10-year runs. Where I'm from, it was I had a 10-year run to get rich, right? Ain't no more 10-year runs without law enforcement know what route you running. They know where you're getting it from. You're getting it from them. They lining you up. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta have a 5K1 or a Rule 35B. You ain't gotta have none of that
No, you
shit.
don't gotta have
They gotta
none
pick
of
your
that
ass
shit.
up,
Right.
debrief you right there on the spot,
Right.
and give you a hot phone and send you listen.
Right.
Why you ain't answer the
It
phone,
happens
man?
all the time.
Like that, why you answer the phone? Oh shit, I'll fuck my bitch. No, nigga. Math was just down there and so and so. You ain't in central booking. I got that from Long Order. Please
Right.
forgive me. I don't know what it's called.
That's
You
what
ain't-
it's called.
You ain't
Yeah.
on Rikers Island, nigga. You down
Right.
here at a secret house that they got, and you don't, bro. This shit is different now, and you just said it. It's picking and choosing. It's
Yeah.
about, are you convenient for me? Can I use you for something?
Right.
Do you have something for me? Can I benefit from you? Simple as that. That's the determination. But on the flip side of that, we are still broadcasting the opposite of that, though. We still broadcasting that you no good. You told. We don't fuck with you. But the reality of the situation is, and that's why so many young kids are getting misled. The reality of the situation is niggas is picking and choosing are you beneficial to me? Can I gain something from you? If it is, I might be thinking that, but I'm going to treat you quite very differently.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna shout you out in the club.
Yes.
I'm gonna welcome you home.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm gonna do records with you.
Yes.
All types of shit.
All
Right.
types of shit.
There are no rules.
But the minute
Make me mad.
shit don't look sweet for me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it fly.
Let it fly.
And then motherfuckers end up looking like hypocrites
yes.
because you knew the whole time.
All this shit is hypocritical, Math.
Yeah.
When you look at the shit that's going on in the black community right now, bro, our total existence is all hypocritical. When you look at the dynamic between black men and black women and how we treat each other and how we don't love each other, black men and black women right now, they don't even like each other no more. We only fuck with each other because we live in such close proximity to each other. Black men and black women basically hate each other, bro. All you gotta do is look at this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not mad.
There ain't no
I'm
love,
not
ain't no
mad at you
compassion.
saying
There's
that.
no measure of, ain't no hold up. As soon as you get mad at a motherfucker,
Well, there's no more. It's no more R&B.
right.
They need some groups for the
There's
S
no,
at the
there's
end.
no more parents staying together for the kids.
Yeah, yeah,
No, they
yeah.
need groups with S
It's
at
not.
the
It's
end.
not that much examples or
OJ.
it's not even a culture of love anymore. You know
That's
what I
it.
mean?
That's it. Say it again.
It's not a culture of love
Who
anymore.
fault is that?
And also with the whole rats and snitching shit, when we started to make money more important than honor, integrity, talent, whenever that switch was hit, where we said, "Don't worry if I write rhymes or write checks." No, I should be worried if you write rhymes. No fault to Diddy, but I should be worried if you wrote them rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
that shit means
'Cause
something.
it speaks to your authentic self.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think whenever we started to blur the line and say, "Oh, yeah, but he got money," we
Hip hop.
fuck this whole
Hip-hop.
culture
The
over.
commercialization of hip hop.
Mm.
The commercialization of hip hop. I'm gonna say something I've never said this before.
It's Hoffa. Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.